Next we'll study about the numerical based on the dependent source. I'm taking the simple numerical. Okay, like first of all you should tell me which source it is. Okay, tell me which source it is. See, if there is positive or negative, right? So that means that is a dependent voltage source. Now it's depending on current, so it would be CDVS. Okay. Now, whenever they'll say that 2Ix or 2Vx, that they'll like for this now being it is depending on current. So this current should always mention another at some resistance or maybe some another branch. Okay, it is always. Now again, they ask you to calculate current I1 and I2. Suppose this is the current I1 and this is the current I2. Okay. Now for this now being we are having how many meshes? Two meshes? Two meshes, two variable, two equations. But see, we get a one dependent source also. So with one dependent source we'll create one equation extra. So now in total we have to make three equation to solve it. Okay, because one of the variable is I1, another variable is I2, and another variable is dependent source, that is Ix. Okay, so we are having three variable. Obviously to solve three variable we have to make three equations, correct? So now how can we solve it? Similar to the previous case, positive negative, positive negative, positive negative, positive negative. Now see, it is the voltage source, right? So it will behave like a voltage source only. Got it? Now remember one thing, like suppose I'm giving example that you are Ahan, right? Ahan, you are depending on your parents, right? Either you are depending on your mom or either you are depending on your dad, right? Like if you need money, that you then in that case you will go to your dad, right? If you need food, then you will go to your mom, right? So similarly it is depending on dad and mom, means it is depending on voltage, okay, or it is depending on current. Let's assume that voltage is for dad, it is male voltage, and current is for female, let's assume it is for mom. Okay, you will get to know why I am telling you this thing. Now see, if you are depending on your dad, means he is depending on voltage, then always you have to apply Ohm's law. Okay, Ohm's law, as you know, Ohm's law is V is equal to I multiplied by R. Okay, but if you're depending on the current, now you have to make the direct equation from the current source. Okay, from current. Clear? Now back to the question. We have to make the first mesh equation. What is the first mesh equation again? Current is moving from positive to negative, so it would be minus 5. How much is the current? I1. Then again we have to take the second sign of the voltage source. Now tell me which one is the second sign, positive or negative? Negative. And what is the value of the current source, sorry, what is the value of the voltage source over here? The value of the voltage source is 2Ix. Okay, so you have to write down complete 2Ix, you can't write down 2 only. If it is 2Ix, then you need to write down 2Ix. If it is 2Vx, then you need to write down 2Vx. Okay, complete value. Then nothing is there. Then again the second sign is plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is your first mesh equation. Okay, similarly now tell me the second mesh equation. Minus 10 I2, then minus 14, then plus 2 Ix is equal to 0. Now see, we have to make one another equation also. We have to see first that it is depending on mom or dad. As I told you, it is depending on current means it is depending on mom, right? So you have to search where your mom is present, right? Means you have to search where Ix is present another. Okay, as you can see ix is present there. Okay, so you have to go there and third equation will make from this one only. Got it? Now see, as you can see that ix and I2, this is the room of I2, right? And ix is also flowing in the room of I2. So ix, and this is the corner wall, and in the corner wall we'll have only single current, correct? So ix and I2 are moving in the same direction or in the opposite direction? In the same direction. So can we say that ix must be equal to I2? So this is our third equation. Now we can solve all the three equations and then get the value of I1, I2 and ix as well. Got it?